Hey everybody, want some popcorn? Oh yes, popcorn. Want to do a quick video. I got a very interesting slash alarming call from a friend. Popcorn knowledge. I've mentioned that before on the channel. Popcorn knowledge. That's what we want. Listen, we don't have a lot of time now. I need to go ahead and get all this information within 3 minutes. What you gonna tell me? And beyond it, I gotta go. But yet still, we will have endless 30, 40 minutes, an hour to go on something maybe that's not so important. So popcorn knowledge, I am convinced it is of my opinion that popcorn knowledge is going to pop you right into poverty. Pop right into poverty. Pop you right into poverty. See, videos like this here, we don't have time for. You're not going to get a lot of views, and that's okay. I don't care because I understand. But for the few that want to maybe listen, who understand or want to understand, this is for you. The sad thing is, the ones that really need it don't get it. We're just consumed by entertainment. I work my job and I go home and I want to hear about any serious issues. I just want to sit up. Man, I ain't got time for all that. Let's do my OnlyFans. You know? And I've had somebody with older people really good luck because there's no open mind. If they're older than you, I've been on this pad for 60 some years. How long you been on that? 40 something? You ain't got. Okay. Oh, you been on it for 47 years, huh? Well, you can just give up on that crowd. It was like, okay. Just like it was with Meemaw about the recipe. So popcorn knowledge, it just pops you right into poverty. And a lot of our people are just consumed with entertainment. I did the video, I may have been on Patreon. Oh no, man, it's on this channel about the guy who does the houses, and just doing a little bit of information. He had asked, he was selling houses on $1 million listing and selling a house next door, and it was an Asian family, and they already bought the house next door. And he asked them what intrigued them about the house. The girl didn't go blurting out, "Oh, we live right next door." And we just, no, she didn't do that because she already knows if you live right next door, more than likely they really want that property. Okay, so you're losing your leverage. The hood doesn't understand leverage. You're losing your leverage. So so Miss Ling Ling, she gave some little off the wall answer. She didn't just blurt out. He happened to do some research, have his assistant. Oh yeah, comes to find out that guess what? They live next door. So that lets him know if they live next door, they probably really, really want this property. Don't accept, number one, is not going to accept a low ball offer. But guess what? That gives him leverage. But see, maybe it took more than 3 minutes to do that. Netflix was calling, which I'm not against Netflix. I'm a shareholder. Everybody ought to have a subscription, is my opinion. Everybody. You need a Christmas gift, birthday gift, give it to Netflix. I'm being objective, even though I'm a shareholder. Wink, wink. But yeah. So maybe it took more than 3 minutes. That lets him know everything he needs to know. They really want this property. Don't, if they want it, baby doll, you gotta pay. And they bought it. But see, popcorn knowledge, you can't explain leverage because we don't want to be hearing all of that. I want to see some dancing. I want to see it too. That's why I'm always watching Blue Ivy. It's some look, listen, and Beyonce, the Renaissance store. But you cannot negate the serious things about survival. Pop can also keep you popped in poverty. So that right there was a good example. If he was like, just make this sale, what are they going to get? No, all this gives him leverage. So you really want it? That lets you know how to play it going forward. So recently, as I mentioned, I got a phone call and it was quite alarming. I've noticed as a business owner, I know different people, different, um, just different people in business. And so sometimes, especially when you're a black person, they're like, "Oh, you just trying to get some business, or you just want that black person trying to make some money, get some business. You want to make some money off me, child? Let's go ahead and get it twisted. If I depended on the hood for survival, I would be up under the homeless shelter. Let's get that understood. If I was dependent on, I mean, seriously, come on. You know how we are. We can't go on with each other. So young person, you can't tell us anything. We already know. Person was driving, as they say, getting what driving dirty, which means you have no insurance, or maybe you got some tickets and all that kind of stuff going on. So it's like, well, you know what? Might need to go ahead and get some insurance ASAP. You already got an insurance ticket. The other person is telling them get some insurance ASAP. Heck, we know quite a few agents. Call so and so. Call them. They can hook you up. Okay. So, and I only know about maybe three. We'll make it four, okay? So anyway, yeah, so it's that. But oh no, we worried about, oh, you just trying to get some money out of somebody. Oh, okay, fool. I'm gonna tell you one more time, and this is my friend's relative. You need to get some insurance in case something happens. You already got caught once. Well, they say I gotta get insurance before my court date. Then what you waiting on? Get it now. I'm gonna wait till the last. Oh, this is a little TT, by the way. I'm gonna wait till the last minute. I got some time. First of all, if you're riding dirty more than anybody, you should be freaking paranoid. If you are riding dirty more than anybody, what you should be doing is being careful. Because we know you don't have any protection. Let's try it one more time. Your vehicle, anything you own, is an asset. That vehicle is what? It is an asset, and it actually does have some value. I think they said the value is between $8,000 and $9,000 of the vehicle. So you walking around here, this is your only asset as a young person. Can't nobody tell you nothing. You popcorn knowledge. So we're telling you, you need to go ahead and get some insurance. Anything can happen to protect you. I ain't gonna have no accident. You don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. The next 5 minutes. We don't. So here's what happened. Can't tell nothing. I'm gonna do it when I want to do it. And you going to the movies, into the mall, and all of that. No car insurance. Food, young food driving on the freeway. This is popcorn knowledge. We don't have because you're not gonna listen to us to tell you what the ramifications could be. Now we done got a horror story. I said, oh my gosh. Now we got a horror story from hell. You got to be you're like, this is Murphy's law. What you think can happen really does happen. It's like you know, nah, this ain't happening. It is happening. What you think went down, ladies and gentlemen? Driving a vehicle, the lanes are merging, and my friend is like, well, what happened was the lanes were merging, and the person that's in the lane has the right of way. Again, you don't have vehicle insurance. You should be careful. I'm gonna try to beat him. I can go ahead and beat that large tractor with a tractor one. You basically, you and your little ride, the tractor one. Now you have what I guess a spin out. You've damaged the tractor, that large truck, 18-wheeler. Now you've got some property damage, and your car is totaled out. Popcorn knowledge. So we don't, because you're not gonna listen to what we can tell you what could possibly happen. We don't want to hear all that. We don't want to hear all that. Oh, okay. Well, now it's already happened. I said, well, hold on. I know somebody who does commercial trucking. I call back and do some checking. I'm like, well, we got some bigger problem. You got a bigger problem. I'm like, so there was a 18-wheeler with that tractor trailer on there. I said, more than likely, that's probably the cargo. Yeah. So now we got time to listen to a black insurance agent. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, just call the agent. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to do some double checking myself. So I said, well, here's what it is the exposure is. Now, keep in mind, but this is us popcorn knowledge. Nobody can tell us nothing. We can't tell you what could really happen because you don't want to hear it. You have no idea. You don't want to hear it. Well, you're going to hear it right now, youngster. So I had the liberty of telling him that, well, so based on what you're saying, you got damage to that tractor thing. What if they're hauling some cargo? If there's anything inside that tractor trailer, that cargo part, the back part of it, guess what? If any of that is damaged, it's going to be on you. He's even caused damage to the 18-wheeler. So you've got damage to the 18-wheeler, the vehicle itself. You've got damage to whatever they were hauling, and potential damage, I would say, to whatever they were hauling. Okay, you got to pay for that. That's cargo. You got property damage because now you done spun out and hit some kind of guardrail thing. And the truck driver already said he was injured. Do you know most truckers make six figures, boom boom? So then I put my business hat on. So let's see, possible cargo damage, damage to the 18 wheeler for sure, damage to the guardrail for sure. Uh, the driver is saying that they're injured, so that's bodily injury. They're going to probably go to the doctor, so medical bills. Time off work again. They make six figures a year, typically truck drivers do. So now time off work, you got to pay for the damage to that vehicle itself. Oh, by the way, your vehicle is totaled out. Your vehicle worth $89,000 is now worth nothing. It's totaled out. It's gone. It's over. You have no transportation. Oh, on top of that, and now you've got a ticket, another ticket for no insurance, and also a ticket for, I guess, reckless driving or what have you. Now, see, if you had some type of insurance, maybe you could have had your own vehicle insured to protection. Because even though you're at fault, you could have some money in your pocket to maybe go buy another vehicle. Oh, but we can't tell you nothing. If you had property damage insurance, maybe, just maybe, with the property damage, it could go ahead and try and take care of the other person. Some of those damages up to your what? To your max, to your limit. Oh, but then on top of that, hold on a minute. Hold on one little old minute. On top of that, you're gonna have to go and get some insurance. It's gonna be hella high. So whatever they quoted you last time, you're gonna wait. You got time. I'm gonna wait till it's close to the court date. I'm gonna wait then. It's hella high. By the time that shows up, man, the insurance is going to be like a car note, which you can't afford. And hold on, let's say he doesn't have insurance. That's not going to stop it. They're going to go ahead and more than likely use their own insurance. A friend of mine, her little ex-boo was driving one night at the club and having a good old time, and guess what? He decided to stop in and pick up something, a little more drinky drink on the way home, already lit. He ran into a store, and guess what happened? He paying out of pocket on a monthly note, like a regular bill, to pay for the damages. So I thought about that, and I'm like, and the fact that he doesn't have insurance is going to all be on him. You getting ready to get you another apartment, though, like you got a second home. Are you not going to pay it? Okay. Well, if you're not going to pay it, they're going to take your license. They will take your license. Yeah, they will take it. So if you don't want to come off the little $100 or whatever the amount was for insurance, how the heck you going to come off thousands of dollars, which you don't have, to go buy you the next vehicle and afford the insurance and deal with this? Popcorn knowledge. By the time that sunk in, what was he doing? Crying. Popcorn. But see, we could have told you. We could have. You don't. I don't hear all that. I gotta go. So now you a lesson about is hella well taught. Popcorn knowledge. That was the video I did yesterday about Edward Bloom suing that VC. That's to assist Black women-owned businesses. A lot of people didn't see that coming. I keep on telling you, while we're sitting up, some people sitting up playing, somebody sitting up planning. Popcorn knowledge. We don't have time for that. I already knew what could possibly happen. If you can get yourself in a situation where you can support yourself and not been on that hamster wheel and worry about bills all the time, you might have a little time to kind of think a little bit. I've experienced that. Now, it may not last always, but I've experienced that. Time to sit back and kind of watch a little bit. You can make more calculated decisions. I always say on this channel, if they really want to get to this community and really, I hate to say it, annihilate it, and it's being annihilated by our participation, that's a separate video. You're going to have to go after the Black woman, because I know the Black man, he's done. As a collective, he's done. Dude been done. He would have bought some OnlyFans and my whoop men and on my shoes and these thoughts and whatnot. He is no threat to no one but his own. They clone Tyrone, and all that Tyrone does is just destroy his own community. So he's already done. When they can get you to destroy you, you're the number one fool. He's already done. He been done. He's not a threat. And when he gets some money, like a little robot, like a stupid, like a little Tyrone, self-hating chocolate drop Tyrone, he knows to go ahead and get his wealth and try to go to any community but his own and seek out a companion, even if it's man on man, girl on girl. Seek out a companion that doesn't look like him and funnel all the wealth through them. He's done it for decades, so he's no threat. I already said if you want to get to this group, it's going to have to be besides the government, the funding, cut that off with all the voucher programs and food and all that. Your replacement going to get it. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. I said, and you're going to have to go after the black woman because she's the one that's holding us down. She's the strongest one. The man is already given up. He's already surrendered the flag. They already know his every move, and then see they know your move too. But she keep on going, even without a man. Look at her. She keep on going. Well, Beyonce said, give birth to the babies and what? Not saying it verbatim. Because well, that's not what exactly what she said. And back to business. She keep on going. She's being deserted on her own with multiple children, and she's still going to work, looking good, still going to work, and got the nerve to go to school. What other group of women has to do that and trying to set up jobs and businesses for her community so she can hire other people through her business? Because she gets it. She's still going, hasn't given up yet. Tyrone Ben gave up. He's no threat. He's only a threat to his own. You understand? So they see who the strong one is. Got to go after her. He's already surrendered the flag. They can guess his every move by his economic. Oh, we got money? Don't worry, he'll be able with Becky or Marlena, anybody. Beckalina. Don't have any money? Well, yeah, well, that's a good weapon too, because what he's going to do is weigh the black woman down, weigh her down with children and responsibility. He's going to weigh her down. Then he gets angry, he might kill her. So, yeah, that's his boy. Give him a good pat on the head. But that strong one, they know who the strong one is. They're not going after the Asian businesses or programs, opportunities, no, because they're in line with them. The same ones you help create wealth, but we don't want to hear all of that. We think as long as I got my little old job, I'm fine. Till you don't have that little old job. Popcorn knowledge. I already saw it coming. We discussed it on Patreon, and discussed it on here too. Besides the education, contracts, jobs, got some more videos coming up. Oh, that they're on the job, and you think you're doing something. Popcorn knowledge. Trying to tell young black women, don't deal with these seeds of poverty. Keep on having kids about. Then you sitting up here, people are tired. And I hate to say it, I get it. I already said, don't get her trying to help. People are tired of taking in these women with children by these strange, low vibrational dust bucket men. They're tired. And then he shows up and then he calls a pop. Oops, something got stolen. So guess what's happening now? I've heard of people who, I'm like, why? Maybe listen to the channel. They're not taking them in. I can't help you. They don't, because they already know that they're seeing what's happening. And then for a couple of months, 6 months, they turn into a whole damn 2 years and ain't left yet. And it's family. So people now, yeah, they realize, the ones that they're not just for popcorn knowledge realize, yeah, this isn't gonna work for me. I can't brother my life with this. And they're saying no, and I'm sorry, I can't blame them. Because see, the one who didn't listen, Courtesy to Poverty D, she likes popcorn knowledge. I don't need you to tell me nothing. And now I'm sitting up here. Popcorn knowledge. We can't get along to do business together. We like to hurt each other. Seed of Poverty, popcorn knowledge. So now you pretty much join forces. Well, this group really much has joined forces with the WS, and you're going to find out. So popcorn knowledge, it'll pop you right into poverty. This young man here trying to tell him, oh, no one can tell him anything. I get it when I'm ready, man. I'm finna go out there and hit these streets, and you don't hit the streets and hit it wrong. Gee, how was this weekend? Popping out so great you don't have any wheels. How you gonna get to work? You gonna walk along that highway? You gonna pay Lyft and Uber, do a ride sharing program every day to and from work? What about the weekend? Popcorn knowledge. Trying to tell you what could happen. I don't want to hear all that. Well, you just really need to go ahead and get your insurance for it. I don't want to hear all that. At least now, if you had full coverage or comp collision, even though you're at fault, you minus your deductible, you will more than likely have some kind of check in your head because, oh, his car was paid for. See, stupid. His car was paid for. Stupid. And still holding a value between $8,000 and $9,000. So you would at least have a check in your hand to maybe go and get something else, and then you would still have to go and get that insurance. And now with this right here happening, I said, oh wow, you're gonna have to get insurance and keep it, and then get caught driving somebody's car. The car might be impounded, and you go to jail, especially in that state. Popcorn House can't tell you anything. It's a many woman would still be alive today if she hadn't dealt with a terrible Tyrone. But she didn't. Now she's going popcorn. I got this. You don't need to tell me. You don't know him. Popcorn knowledge. Someone asked me about being married. I can tell you while I'm married, and people have said to me, "Oh, he's handsome. Oh, he's a nice looking man. Oh, and he dressed nice. Yeah, that's him. He loved to dress nice. He loved to be hopping in some linen, child, and especially when it's hot. He is that guy. He loves to dress nice and the linen shirts. I mean, keep his tan. He. Yeah, yeah. Oh, he's real handsome. He's cute. I'm not married because somebody is handsome and cute. I'm married because guess what? It serves my interest. That was my answer. I don't want to hear you. He's handsome. He's cute. He's a nice looking man. Uh-huh. Oh, he's tall and slender. Oh, he always dressed nice. Yep, that's him. A lot of times I do. Sometimes I want to mow around the house, but that's him. I'm not married because he's cute. I mean, he's nice looking. Yeah, yeah, he is. Yeah, I've seen chicks look at him. Yeah, I know. But baby, boom, simply not here because he's cute. It serves my interest. Mm-hmm. It serves my interest. Now, of course, you got the love thing and all that, and that's fine too. But I just can't see how you can fall in love with somebody who, and especially get the marriage part, and it doesn't serve your interest. What's in it for you? Besides, 'cause you got the love thing and the companionship. But if you're gonna have to work hard and carry the person on your back, that's a disservice. Yeah, it serves my interest. Serves my future interest quite well. It's a contract, darling. So I'm not, I can hear people say, oh, he's nice looking and he's cute. I can hear that all day. Uh, let's get to the details of this contract. That's what I'm about. So it's not because, oh, well, he's just so cute, girl. And he keeps his tan, girl, and he handsome. I know he keeps his weight down, girl. He's so vain, and he kind of is. Honey, it ain't, I'm simply not there because of cute. No, no, I'm not. I'm not there because he's tall and keep his he keep his little six pack going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It serves my interest. Popcorn knowledge. If you can't tell us in 3 minutes, the hood ain't trying to hear it. But we so consumed with entertainment, and that's why we're so down as a collective. Don't seem to get it. The entertainment does not serve your interest. That popcorn knowledge does not serve your interest, but you're gonna do it anyway. You're gonna do it. We're gonna do it anyway. Good luck with it. Financially, how to handle things. Like I did on the Patreon video. Those two sisters don't listen to me. That's okay. Pop, I don't spend how long have I talked to you? Over maybe I'm sure about a good 30, 45 minutes on it. But Becky come along with some popcorn knowledge and what I say goes out the way. Really? Okay. And now you just basically missed yourself a couple of $100,000. And it's not by what I heard or I read. No, I kind of know what I'm talking about. I got receipts. But see, my information that I gave for free, it wasn't good enough. But some popcorn laws came along through Becky and Brad. I'm like, wow, I wonder if they figured out. Becky and Brad told you to do the opposite thing of what I said, and now you're sitting up here screwed. One of them still keeping hope alive. Good luck, baby. Good luck. What I'm telling you is tried and true. Tried and true. God receipts. I said, wow, these two black women have walked away from a couple of $100,000. Why? That popcorn knowledge got them. Oh, Becky got a bridal. Does she know you? You think she wants you to get some to benefit? No. Popcorn knowledge. Who in the heck couldn't use a couple $100,000? I know I could. If you want to send it my way, y'all got the cash out. I said, wow. So what I told them was not good enough. Somebody came that didn't look like me, looked like them with popcorn knowledge. They ate it up. And now look, you've been played. Been played. Popcorn knowledge. So popcorn knowledge will keep you into poverty. There are a lot of examples. Could go on and on, make the video. It's already long enough as it is. But yeah, popcorn knowledge will keep you into poverty. Guessing a person's next move. Again, just like that with the Supreme Court against affirmative action. You think, oh, that's going to be universal? Oh, heck no. I already knew. And look, within days, that's the next video. Within days, it had already trickled down to some top black women losing their jobs. Why? Those programs not needed no more. Why not? Affirmative action is considered illegal. So what you gonna do now? I'm gonna go ahead and sue because they didn't hire me. They don't have to, even though it's mainly benefiting white women. Seriously, what you worried about? That's what we say when we see a person, especially if they're professional and they're trying. I'm not talking about the one that's the bootleg black business, because we know we got some of those too. But that's what we say when we see somebody professional that look nice and they're trying to get a business going. I ain't gotta patronize you because you look like, because you black. I ain't gotta do all that. You are so right, and you sound like a damn white supremacist. No one said you had to, but you never say that about a white business. I ain't got it, or Asian business, or a Japanese business. You never say that. Notice black folks only say that when it comes to a business that looks like their own. When it comes to a black business, I ain't gotta. No, just don't do it because that's what you don't want to. You don't have to. You sure are right, but guess what? They don't flip the script on your behind, and they don't have to accept you, even though there's no level playing field. They don't have to accept you into their institutions of higher learning because you're black. They don't have to hire you because you're qualified and you are black. But that sounds crazy. What? And how the heck you think you sound? So yeah, popcorn knowledge. Show me somebody and the time it takes to pop some popcorn who's gone from kindergarten all the way through high school. But when you wanted to try to give information to this group or enlighten them or maybe share a different point of view, a perspective, a potential idea, we ain't got time for it. We like popcorn knowledge. Listen, you black, you better hurry up. You got three. You look, you got 3 minutes. I ain't got time for it. I got to go. The new song come on. Oh, I like that. I got to hear it again. Oh yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We got time for OnlyFans all day, don't we? We got time to look at maybe some food, some her recipes, and you're already beautiful, ladies. We got time to stream some movie stuff all day. Popcorn knowledge. I just worked on a project. Okay, where's my check? And I told somebody, you think I just sat up here and talked to somebody for 15 minutes and make this happen? It's well earned. I've been up in the wee hours and late at night. I wish I could do more YouTube videos. I said, but it's well earned. Who the heck you think put it together? Doing my research and checking and double checking using my resources. Look out or payout.com. It's worth it. But see, popcorn knowledge, we don't have time for that. And a person with popcorn knowledge, well, I ain't finna be doing all that because I don't guarantee. Nothing is guaranteed. Well, death and taxes, and I'm sure hereafter if you believe. Popcorn knowledge. So don't make it look like somebody just gave me something. Oh, baby, please. I've been up at 5 and 6 in the morning. Sometimes I've done videos because I know I got to hold it. I have to do this right here. Plus trying to trade, just juggling a lot of things going on. And I can easily just shut up shop and say, hey, shut this down. Go ahead and go home and, let the hubby take care of it. No, I want to do me. Want to do me. Some women are like that. That's just not me. Everybody's different. But see, popcorn knowledge. So it's not like somebody just, oh, well, you just know I put the whole thing together, and of course I should be compensated. But see, when you have popcorn knowledge, you don't want to hear about all that. And then when something comes, where you're like, wow, look like you'll be, this right here, you have it planned out. You can start working maybe for the rest of the year. And if I were to do that, which I would not, at least that's what planning is. But see, it takes more than popcorn knowledge. This here with the young man with the accident, we're trying to tell you, well, what could happen? It's like, hey, get the agent on the phone. Get the agent. Let me call somebody. I know somebody. But oh, so now look, we sitting up crying. I'm like, I'm like, don't understand, this isn't gonna go away. Like my homie said about the boyfriend, he ran into that. He was already lit, and he ran into that business and knocked the glass out and the bricks down with his car. And she was like, yeah, it's about a year or so later. He's still paying on it. And I thought about it. Imagine what this youngster, what they're gonna be paying out for him. And now you want to get you some insurance. Popcorn knowledge. So now that the bad has happened, oh, now you got time for us to tell you. And it's like, yeah, hey, did some checking, and here's what it is. And you don't have any insurance. Ain't nobody finna break the law and do. Ain't no bootleg illegal stuff to backdate it. You can forget that if that's hitting your mind. Insurance is I think it's very strict. So mine would have been easy just to pay for that insurance. Popcorn. I don't want to hear about all that. So, but now this has happened. You don't have nothing but time because you don't have a ride. You don't have a ride. Popcorn knowledge. Us not being able to get along. Uh-oh, now the affirmative action is hit. Uh-oh, all the kids out of wedlock, kids running wild, fatherless homes, and women picking defective DNA, and maybe yours ain't too bright either, and then you got defective DNAs in the streets causing problems. Uh-oh, now they don't want their voucher. What am I going to do? Ain't nobody taking my voucher. Popcorn knowledge. Maybe somebody could have told you, and you had to listen. But now they all did the same thing. I'm just gonna live off this system and I'm good. Let these kids, these children raise themselves. A man got out of jail, they get pregnant by, well, I got me a check. Now check this. Now some of these apartments, the kids are so bad, they're misbehaving, they're causing so much trauma. People don't want to lease to them. They see, hey, they're gonna bring the property value down and you want to go ahead and get it up. So now nobody wants that voucher. Popcorn, can I tell you nothing? Some got a voucher. I had no idea the voucher can expire. That voucher's no good. Really? I had no idea. If you don't use it within a certain time period, it expires and you have no voucher. So if you needed the voucher to begin with to secure a place of living and now the one you have is expired and there is a waiting list, you got to start all over again, child, you got your behind at the homeless shelter. Popcorn knowledge. Can I tell you nothing? I mean, man, somebody's sitting up in jail right now, or and it kills me when I hear these black men say that a lot of black men are in jail because of child support, and it's a black woman's fault. You a darn fool. You're loose. You know what? I even got a song. I don't know if I should sing it now, in case somebody got the young lady singing. I'm not gonna say it. I have a song I wrote about that. Mm-hmm. I really want to say it. I'm gonna say it. If we have any little cute princesses, if we got a little cute princess around, I'm gonna need you to let's get the lovely ladies out the room, okay? Because I am gonna say it includes a word that starts with letter D. Okay, so if you got the little cute princes around that are listening, I don't want them to hear it. It's not for them. But this right here, it made me write this song. I'm trying to memorize it. This is like it's old. The name of the song is called Loose DICK. So I'm gonna give you a little. I've been trying to get me some little music to it. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm just gonna do it a cappella. I'm at the house. We're just winging it. It's called Loose Dick. So this man is saying the reason that he don't have his business together, a business off the ground, is because his baby mama, and they don't put him on child support. And if he didn't have, and it's like, wow, you created this child. But if the baby mama didn't put him on child support, then guess what? He would have had a business by now. But that child support got him. I'm like, no, your body part got you. Okay, so let me give y'all a little synopsis of the song. It's called LD. Loose dick. Loose dick makes your wallet sick. Try it if you want to. You might lose all of your shit. Telling you to lose dick makes your wallet sick. Try it if you want to. You might lose all of your shit. You see, the woman meets the man, and they're walking hand in hand. Things start to escalate 9 months later. They're in Babyland. He said, this money is tight, girl. This ain't right. I cannot believe that you put the white folks in my life. Loose dick makes your wallet sick. Try it if you want to. You might lose all of your shit. I'm telling you, lose dick makes your wallet sick. Try it if you want to. You might lose all of your shit. So yeah, so that right there, not for the little princesses, but for the adults. So I made that, I made that little jingle up. It's another verse that goes into it. I really have like a little notebook of songs. I'm like, hey, I need to put all my stuff together, but it's just a matter of timing. But yeah, so that right there, somebody could tell them, hey man, you need to be having all these children. What could happen to you? They're going to put you on child support. There is a financial obligation that you have as a father, even though you're not married. You've created a fatherless home, but there is still a financial obligation that is attached to that. Okay? And if you don't pay, it can be recorded as a felony on your credit report, and then the one's going to hire you is at the very bottom of the credit report. Okay? And you could be subject to being arrested. Understand? So it's just not worth it. And then you're not there to raise the child. The child may pick up some street behavior. Next thing you know, they're in trouble. They're not learning. They can barely read. They become a criminal. That is your DNA. It is actually a reflection on you. So there are a lot of financial implications, psychological. This is your child. You can't escape that. But no, you can't tell them anything. Why? We like popcorn knowledge. So anyway, I'm out. That is the song again called LD. Man, I got like 3 whole verses to it, okay? But that's just like one of the main ones in the beginning. But yeah, so that right there. Oh, they in jail because of child support, because of child support. The black one is putting them in jail. Well, what the hell you expect? You have an obligation. Dusty spring drama, heartache and trauma. The financial implications is too many dust buckets in the nation. But your popcorn knowledge is going to pop you right into poverty. Wow, this video is going like super long and I like gotta go. But thanks for listening. Popcorn knowledge, people, we gotta get away from it. Popcorn knowledge, well, like that young man I told you about, and like the song, popcorn knowledge, it's guaranteed to pop you right into poverty. Love you all, and I'm out. Simply Said on YouTube. Boop.